Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at the EPA at aquatic life criteria when it comes to cadmium. So first, they answer what is cadmium, which is a naturally occurring metal found in mineral deposits and distributed at low concentrations in the environment. Now, how is cadmium used? Primary industrial uses for manufacturing of batteries, pigments, plastic stabilizers, metal coatings, alloys, and electronics. And recently, cadmium has been used in manufacturing nanoparticles, quantum dots, for use in solar cells and color displays. Now, how does cadmium affect aquatic life? Well, it's a non-essential metal with no biological function in aquatic animals. In addition to acute effects such as mortality, chronic exposure to cadmium can lead to adverse effects on growth, reproduction, immune and endocrine systems, development, and behavior in aquatic organisms. So they took a look in 2016 and developed aquatic life criteria for cadmium. And they have the different fact sheets here, but what do they say in a nutshell? EPA, National Recommended Ambient Water Quality for Criteria for Cadmium affects the latest scientific information and current EPA policies and methods. EPA's water quality criteria for cadmium will provide recommendations to states and tribes authorized to establish water quality standards under the Clean Water Act, SDWA. In adopting water quality standards, states set exposure protection for aquatic life. In addition to acute effects such as mortality, chronic exposure to cadmium can lead to adverse effects on growth, reproduction, immune and endocrine systems, development, behavior in aquatic organisms, and cadmium enters the environment by natural and human processes. However, human sources such as mining and urban processes are responsible for contributing to approximately 90% of cadmium found in aquatic surfaces. And we can take a look at the fact sheet for aquatic life. Now it has all the information about what is cadmium. They also have the national recommendation for aquatic life, which we talked about right here for freshwater and marine. They also have the recommended quality for cadmium, and they have all the information here. Now, what you need to take a look at and to understand is that for freshwater total hardness, they have the acute and chronic right here. They have it for marine, but this affects a lot of aquatic life, and it can be detrimental to aquatic life. Based on water quality criteria, based on the data, and the scientific judgments and relationships between the pollutant concentrations and potential environmental effects on human health. And in 2016, the estuary marine acute criterion for dissolved cadmium, 33 micrograms per liter, is lower and more stringent than the 2001 acute criterion, 40 micrograms per liter. So as we can see, that this can be quite detrimental on aquatic life, and they recently did change the requirements. So based on the EPA's findings, we can see that this does have a detrimental effect on aquatic life, and that can be in turn passed on to us. So that's why it's always a good idea to periodically test your water for high levels of cadmium.